If you have a website that's ranking well in Google, but you're not seeing a lot of traffic from it, let me explain what's happening. The thing is that if your pages are ranking on Google for your website, but people aren't coming through, it's going to show up in places like Google Search Console, where it's going to tell you you have a very low CTR or click through rate. And the problem is that you're not selling the click because your pages are appearing in Google search results, but people aren't enticed to click them. You really have to think, I've talked about this before, you have to think about your organic pages on your website as if they were ads, and you have to write it like ad copy, which is the meta title on the pages and the meta descriptions on the pages. They should entice a click. They should sell the click. They should say things like benefit, click here now, whatever you want to say, but it should extol benefits. You only have a little bit of room, right, for these titles and the descriptions. You want to make sure that what you use there, just like with ad copy, like for example on Google PPC, you want to make sure that it entices somebody to actually, yes, I want that. So I'm going to show you how I did this for a client of mine that I do fractional CMO work. I came in and realized this problem right away, and I talked to their existing webmaster, and I had them work with me on, I rewrote all the copy. I used an add-in. I'll show you here in a second. So these were the original page, this is the descriptions, and these are the titles. So what I had them do is I had them dump into a file every single URL from the website and the existing titles and the existing descriptions. Then what I did is I used this really cool tool that's called GPT for Sheets and Docs. And I basically I gave it a very specific prompt about being an SEO expert and writing new copy that is going to entice the click and sell it like an ad. Basically exactly what I described to you. Now, to improve that prompt a bit, I used this improved prompt tool that I have as an add-in to kind of flesh the prompt out. It's basically, it does prompt enhancement. And then I basically copied that back into the GPT for Sheets and Docs spreadsheet and then let it run and do its thing. Here's a perfect example of what happened here and why this is going to work so much better for them. If we look at this right here. So this is a page for software training. Okay, it says PTC software training. PTC is a software manufacturer. Okay, and so the current one just says PTC training classes online and classroom. Okay, and the description says unlock the full potential of your PLM systems integrator solutions with expert training. Blah blah blah. Okay, but let's look at the new title. Okay, this is the revised one. PTC software training, accelerate skills and certification. Okay, selling a benefit, not just describing what it is. Here's a better description. Accelerate your PTC software skills with expert-led training and certification, boost productivity, reduce errors, and unlock software, etc. You get the point. It took me a couple minutes to do that in GPT for Sheets and Docs once I had the URLs. And it's something that everybody should be doing on their website. But these are the kind of things you have to be thinking about when you see a problem like this, because congratulations, you're ranking, but people aren't clicking. You need to fix that problem. If you're interested in getting help or having your own marketing systems audited, websites, SEO, ads, whatever it is, feel free to book a free consult in my bio link and we'll talk about it and I can show you what's going wrong in your own marketing funnels.